Welcome to the Serious Sarcasm Podcast. My name is Shedeur Sanders. Everything you hear is purely my opinion and absolutely not gospel truth. If you do find yourself getting a little bit too worked up over what I say, feel free to take your opinion and, well, you know where. Now that we got that straightened out, sit back, relax, and you might want to get yourself some popcorn because it's going to be a long one. Enjoy the show, y'all.
What is up? Welcome to another episode of the Serious Sarcasm Podcast with me, your host, Mr. Shedeur Sanders, here on the Shedeur Sanders Media Network. Every week, I am joined by none other than the podcast Dr. Phil.
Yo!
How you doing today, Phil?
Life is good, brother.
I ain't gonna lie, me and this white on the TV screen looking clean, boy.
You're very bright.
Ooh, my skin is glistening too, bro.
Beard look nice too,
The
man.
beard looking, yo, my beard's on 10. Man, these hoes need me. I was gonna settle down and get a girl, then I got a haircut, Phil.
Oh,
and I'm like,
shit. That's like the man equivalent of makeup, right? For women, like a haircut and a beard.
Nah, I disagree.
Really?
I disagree.
Why?
I think the man equivalent of makeup would be a beard.
I would say both. Beard and
Nah, I say a beard.
just a beard? Oh, okay.
Because you see me without a beard, I'll be looking.
You should see Trey without a beard.
I've seen Trey without a beard.
Trey looks like Ned Flanders.
He looks like you ever watch Kim Possible?
Yeah.
He looks like a naked mole rat without a beard when you got a beard. For those who don't know who Trey is my best friend and also the co-host of Fupas and Flapjacks, another show here on the Shedeur Sanders Media Network.
Trey, please grow a mustache.
Yeah, please, like
Just
grow
a
that
straight
shit
mustache.
back because that shit looking crazy.
Porn stash.
You out here. For those who don't know, Trey's behind the camera right now. We're
Love that
roasting
guy.
him.
Love that guy.
What did Cleveland call him? That guy over there. That guy.
He's that guy.
That guy. Anyways, y'all, we have another jam-packed show for y'all this week. Most of the topics of the show, guys, is stuff that has happened in the past 2 weeks that I kind of want to circle back and address. For example, the NFL draft combine was about 2 weeks ago now at this point. Mm-hmm. However, there's something that happened last week that I didn't have a chance to talk about because we had a jam-packed show with the ESPN stuff, the Jay-Z stuff.
And booty shaking cops.
The booty shaking police. The BBL Popo, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. BB Law? BBL, right?
Oh. Brazilian butt law?
Big Booty Law Enforcement? BBLO?
Oh, shit. Oh.
Big Booty Law Enforcement? Oh, we got something there.
Okay.
All right. There's gonna be a new category on Pornhub.
Hashtag. Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, man, I still haven't been able to log into Pornhub.
We can't.
I'm not giving y'all my fucking ID to verify I'm over 18 years old, bro.
We need a VPN for that.
I got other sites.
Yeah, me too.
Shout outs to X videos.
Yep.
Anyways, let's talk about Shedeur Sanders in all seriousness, though.
Yeah.
Because with the NFL draft combine being a couple weeks ago, Shedeur Sanders obviously did not compete in any of the drills. Shedeur Sanders also is one of the few players who are guaranteed is probably going to go top 10 in the draft. I don't know where he's going to go now because I just heard. I think it happened sometime last week, that Geno Smith got traded to the Raiders, and that was one of the teams that everybody thought Shedeur Sanders was going to end up going to, was the Raiders.
Okay.
And Geno Smith ended up going to the Raiders. Fun fact, the Raiders head coach now is Pete Carroll, so that kind of makes sense. Geno Smith played in Seattle, and then now Pete Carroll. Yeah, story for another day. I'm drying up the pussy right now. Let me keep moving. But anyways, Shedeur Sanders. The reason why we're talking about him, guys, is Phil used to work for ESPN. I've talked about this before. We spoke about it all the time. Mm-hmm. But Phil used to work for ESPN. So, Phil, you are my witness when I say this. Every single year when it comes to the NFL draft is the only job interview where instead of telling people that you're good enough for the job, they give you every reason why you're not good enough and to see how you react to them telling you consistently you're not good enough for the job.
That's true.
That's the only job interview I've ever seen where they tell you every day, hey, you're not good enough for this. But they expect you to still show out and perform, right? Also, with that being said as well, the reason why I'm harping on that specific talking point, every year we always see some random quarterback that climbs up the draft board that ends up being trash. Josh Rosen, Daniel Jones, Chase Daniels. Who am I missing, Phil?
I couldn't even tell you. Bro.
EJ Manuel. Who am I missing?
Couldn't even tell you.
Like, there's so many quarterbacks who get a late surge on these NFL drafts that, oh my God, they've been doing so great in the draft process. What happens to breaking down film?
They don't watch that shit.
Like, I see people telling me now that Jackson Dart is better than Shedeur Sanders. God is my witness. If I'm wrong 10 years from now that Jackson Dart was actually better than Shedeur Sanders, I can take that L. I'm here to tell you, as a USC Trojans fan, Jackson Dart is no way in hell better than Shedeur Sanders. I'm sorry. It's not possible. I mean, it is possible, but I don't believe it. But you also get people who now, and this is one thing I hate about sports, bro. You get these anonymous GMs and position coaches and front office execs who want to remain anonymous while they shit talk and kick these players' backs in. There's a front office anonymous source that says, oh, Shedeur Sanders is too arrogant and brash. I don't understand why, because he shouldn't even be a first round pick.
Oh.
The fuck is you talking about? Like, what the fuck? You sound stupid and goofy. And supposedly the quarterback coach who said this, coaches on a team that has a top 7 pick. So, big dog, if you're so great at your job as a quarterback coach, why is your team picking the top 7 in the draft? You riddle me that. Why is your team in need of a quarterback? Because you're not good at your job. You're not good at evaluating talent. So now that I know that you're not good at evaluating talent, I already know what you're saying about Shedeur's bullshit. And the fact that you want to remain anonymous, you're just as pussy as them damn Democrats who turn the other cheek to Republicans every day. Actually, you're worse because you want to remain anonymous. You're actually worse than them. Am I wrong, Phil? Like, you can tell me I'm wrong, bro.
No, you ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong.
Because it's a never ending. It's like every year with this crap, bro, with the NFL combine. It's every single year. There's always a random quarterback who is playing for some obscure team that we don't care about that climbs up the draft board. And there's always a quarterback that we always thought was going to be a top 10 pick from 2 years ago. All of a sudden now is sliding down the board because no one liked how he interviewed in the draft process. What happened to breaking down film?
It's a lost art.
It really is. Like, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, Phil. Like some real ass shit right now. I remember during the draft process, I think that was 2017 or 2018, whatever year it was that Saquon Barkley got drafted. Because I'm a huge Giants fan. I've spoken about it a million times. The first pick in that draft was Baker Mayfield, right, Phil?
Okay.
Second pick was Saquon Barkley. Third pick was Sam Darnold, right?
Okay.
I remember people saying that, oh, the Jets chose Sam Darnold over Josh Allen and Josh Rosen because Sam Darnold had a better attitude, right? But I also saw people at the same time saying that, oh, we didn't want to draft Lamar Jackson because he was too arrogant to switch to wide receiver, even though he's played quarterback his entire life. How did that turn out, Phil?
Not good.
Sam Darnold is not the player that Josh Allen is. Josh Rosen is a different story because that motherfucker is.
Josh Allen will probably be in the Hall of Fame.
Josh Allen's probably going to be in the Hall of Fame. Lamar Jackson's probably the best quarterback out of that draft. Mm-hmm. So the two people that y'all thought were too arrogant and too brash end up being the two best players. Well, two best quarterbacks, I should say, not two best players. Two best quarterbacks out of that draft.
So does it matter?
It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I'd rather somebody be... I'm sorry. If you're a quarterback of an NFL team, you should be arrogant. You should be confident. You should be brash. I'm sorry. You should be.
But can you be coachable? Is that what their issue is?
You telling me Shedeur Sanders, who's been coached by his dad, is not coachable?
I'm not saying he's not. I'm saying is that what they're looking for?
His offensive coordinator this past year was Pat Shurmur. You tell me who used to be an NFL coach. Actually used to coach the Giants. He actually used to coach Eli Manning and Odell Beckham on the Giants. Okay. You telling me he's not? You telling me Shedeur's not coachable now?
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson played in Louisville, won the Heisman. Not one negative thing about his personal life came out until the draft process. Now it's, oh, his mother is too involved in the draft process. Yada, 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 yada. It's like, bro, it's the same shit every year, bro.
Okay.
When they can't find anything wrong with your game, they build narratives about you. And you know what the craziest thing to me too is?
What?
I've seen a lot of sports networks report about this for one day and leave it alone. Okay. Guess what the sports network's been reporting about it for the past week?
ESPN.
Oh, fucking course it's ESPN. I'm so sick of ESPN, bro. Like, Phil, I'm going to tell you right now, God is my witness. You and Trey are in here, so you two are my witness. I don't care how popular these podcasts become and how popular I become. I will never be a guest on the ESPN show.
Really?
Never. I don't care if First Take calls me tomorrow and be like, hey, we want you to debate Stephen A. Smith on this. No, not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Wow.
I refuse.
Okay.
I refuse. Because at this point, it's starting to become ridiculous. Like, I can't watch sports TV unless I'm watching Mike Wilbon and Tony Kornheiser, because those seem like the only last two real journalists in sports when it comes to sports television.
I miss those guys.
That's my thing. The day they cancel PTI is going to be the saddest day in sports ever.
Yeah.
That's just me being honest. Anyways, y'all, let's move on to some other news. Let's talk about Andrew Tate and his sit down with Miss Candace Owens. So, Phil, first and foremost.
Wait, look at his feet.
That's a bitch ass nigga, bro. That is genuinely a bitch ass nigga.
Can you sit like that for a second?
Fuck his feet. How long are her feet?
Wait, let me go back.
God damn, she got some big ass feet.
She is like 5'11".
You're right. Candace Owens is about my height. You're right.
Yeah.
Right?
Anyway.
Yeah, she's almost my height. Yeah. I mean, but still, that's some. She got some big ass feet. Anyway,
Would you smash?
No, hell no.
Really?
Phil, I wouldn't.
Your face.
Phil, I wouldn't cut my dick off and stick it in her without it being attached to me.
Is it because she's a Republican?
I don't think Candace Owens is attractive.
Oh, okay.
At all. That's nothing to do with her being Republican. I think there's Democrat black women I don't find attractive.
Okay.
There's Democrat and Hispanic women I don't find attractive.
All right. Her or Casey Anthony? Who would you smash? Those are.
Candace Owens or Casey Anthony?
We talked about Casey Anthony in the last show. So
Candace Owens or Casey Anthony?
Gun to your head or Andrew Tate.
Gun to my head.
Or Andrew Tate.
Nah, gun to my head.
So you choose death.
Yes.
You get the fuck out of here.
I'm not smashing Candace Owens. And then I can't look, I'm not smashing Candace Owens for my own like morals, and I can't smash Casey Anthony because how am I gonna explain that to God when I see him?
He gonna be like, I gave you the opportunity.
Nope, not gonna happen. But to circle back with Andrew Tate and Candace Owens, he sat down with her, and of course he spilled his same old red pill misogynistic nonsense that we don't care about anymore. But the reason why this is gaining a lot of traction is because I think one of the reasons why I have a great pride and passion in what I do here in Serious Sarcasm and what we do on Fupas and Flapjacks is because I wake up every day and I see these posts from people like an Andrew Tate, people like Fresh and Fit, and these other red pill platforms, and they get the clicks and views, right, Phil? Like,
they get a lot.
I'm not gonna. I'll always shit on them for what they say, but I'm not gonna shit on them for their hustle. Get your hustle, get your money. I'm get your money. Do what you got to do. Get your money. Get your money. Get your money. Get your money. But it's starting to become mind-numbing to the fact that this is all they do. They regurgitate the same talking points, bro. Like, they don't have an original thought in their brain.
Nope.
And then they then, I guess, for lack of a better term, birth these young men and young women who regurgitate these same talking points. Right? Mm-hmm. So after a certain amount of time, it's kind of like, why do we keep listening to these people?
Good question. Why?
Because to me personally, it's not entertaining at all. It's not thought-provoking. It's not entertaining. Andrew Tate on one leg would sit there and talk about he's the greatest macho man, blah, 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 but sit there at the same time cry up about Ron DeSantis and his laws against sexual predators and all that shit that kind of actually coincide and kind of attack Andrew Tate directly. And he's been crying on Twitter about DeSantis and these laws that he's implementing, right? Mm-hmm. So, and then Fresh and Fit, I'm not really going to harp on Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit would talk about they're the most machismo dudes on earth. They got demonetized on YouTube. Don't think we forgot. You got demonetized on YouTube and you spent a good hour crying on YouTube and Twitch about it. Legit crying. We know the video's still on social media. We gonna find them. Y'all act like y'all got the biggest balls, but when it push comes to shove and it's time to put your money where your mouth is, you motherfuckers cry like bitches every time. And you cry and complain like snowflakes that you claim that we are. You guys claim that we're the snowflakes, but you guys cry, bitch, and moan every effing time. Yeah. And then, yo, you know what? Since we talking about red pill right now, yo.
Uh-oh.
Tory Lanez fans, and Tory Lanez specifically, shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
The fuck?
I have no idea what that was.
What you release your inhibitions when I said Tory Lanez shut up? That's crazy. That's crazy work. But Tory Lanez fans and Tory Lanez specifically, shut up. Phil, if you didn't know, last week Tory Lanez dropped a new album from jail.
I heard.
And here's the best part, Phil. He has 2 songs where he actually, not 2 songs, but he speaks about it a couple of times. But he actually talks about Meg Thee Stallion and attacks her on a song. Again? Phil, you know how stupid you got to be to talk shit about your alleged victim of you shooting her in the foot in jail while you have an active restraining order not to speak about her or talk about her or antagonize her. You know how fucking stupid you gotta be?
Very. But niggas will eat it up.
Niggas gonna nig.
Please put that on the shirt. Please.
If one thing niggas gonna do, niggas is gonna nig.
Niggas gonna nig.
Niggas is gonna nig, bro. And Tory Lanez is a prime example of that. Bro, shut the fuck up. Like, I think he's in jail for 10 years. I thought he was gonna get out in 5. I was like, there's no way in hell they're gonna keep Tory Lanez locked up for 10 years, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's
I truly believe that. But after this,
still? You think so?
no, yeah, because Phil, he has a restraining order where he's not supposed to speak about Meg Thee Stallion publicly, basically do anything that antagonizes her or causes her distress. You dropped a diss track against her on your new album, and you think that's not going to cause her distress? Man. You see where I'm going here, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, you an idiot. All you dudes are idiots, bro. Call me Captain Save-A-Ho, I don't care.
But the niggas gonna nig.
Niggas is gonna nig. Niggas is gonna re-nig and nig. All right, y'all, next topic, man. Yo, so Phil, we talked about like dating types. I literally just spoke about it just now about Candace Owens versus Casey Anthony. Dating types and all that stuff. Phil, can we put the picture on the screen real quick? And I'm gonna read it out to my audio listeners real quick.
All right, here we go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a black guy on TikTok, who made a video essentially stating that black women are his type. And of course, Latin women are in the comments section begging for attention, all while being engaged to some white guy. Then try to gaslight her way out of the situation. Let me explain exactly what this tweet is about. There's a gentleman, I forgot his name, but he made a tweet like the thing says, where he's talking about how black women are his only type. Cool, whatever. Love who you love, attract who you attract. There's a Hispanic woman who went in the comments and said, what about Spanish women? He doubled down and said, I got nothing against Spanish women. I just love my black woman, right? She then in turn, while also, Phil, she's talking about what about Hispanic women? She's married to a white guy. She then in turn DM'd the guy because she was getting backlash and getting her back kicked in on TikTok in the comments of the video and her own comments, right? And she went and told the gentleman like, yo, I'm sorry. I didn't think it was going to be this big of a deal. I have ADHD and I'm autistic and I didn't know what I was talking about. Bro, what is up with people always using autistic as a way to get out of their fucking crimes, bro?
Yes, that's not a get out of jail free card.
It's not a get out of jail free card, bro. Me and Phil are both parents of autistic children. That shit is not a get out of jail free card, bro.
It's not a badge or a flex.
It's not either. That's what fucking pisses me off, bro.
Oh my God.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Especially this Hispanic bitch. And yes, I'm saying the word bitch. I don't care.
Oh, I did something wrong. I'm autistic. Huh?
Yeah. Like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Like, what we doing?
Wow.
Like, the simulation is almost done, bro.
You think so?
The simulation is almost done, bro.
Oh, man.
Because, like, people like her, like Kanye West, I spoke about Kanye West a couple weeks ago. Like, I'm so sick of this shit, bro.
Did you see his tweet today?
Fuck him.
Okay, good.
That's the tweet for him. Fuck him.
All right.
Fuck Kanye West. Fuck good music as a staff, label, and mother effing crew. Except for Pusha T. I fuck with Pusha T. But everybody else, if you stand by that nigga, fuck him.
Is Big Sean still there?
No, Big Sean's long gone.
Okay.
And Kanye West shitted on him too.
Oh.
Kanye West said the worst thing he ever did was sign Big Sean. That was the dumbest statement he ever made.
Wait, for real? He said
Big
that?
Sean made Kanye West so much money that Kanye West owes Big Sean like $10 million.
Damn.
Allegedly. Let me say allegedly on that because I don't think the number I said is just right. But I know it's a lot of millions of dollars that Big Sean is owed by Kanye West. So it's like, and then Kanye West helped Big Sean helped Kanye West write some of his hit songs too on top of it. Mm-hmm. So it's like, bro, fuck Kanye West, fuck this bitch talking about she's autistic, fuck Andrew Tate, fuck Fresh and Fit, fuck Tory Lanez, fuck y'all. All right, last topic before we head out of here, bro. Phil, can we roll the clip?
Which one? R. Kelly or the jail?
Nah, R. Kelly.
All right, here we go.
Hello, I was called and told to sing happy birthday to somebody. What's up?
How are you?
I'm great.
These are two ugly ass women, by the way.
Oh, you gonna sing to us? Okay.
We are ready.
We're ready.
The one with her teeth all the way out.
Standing here
With
looking in
blazer
the
on?
mirror,
so wrong.
saying damn to myself. I should have known the day would come. She would find somebody else.
He sounds like
All the
Herbert.
things I took her through. Shit, I shouldn't have lasted this long.
I'm still stuck. They got a
I'm
banner
at this
and I have a TV behind
telephone
them with
booth,
one mic.
literally calling Tyrone.
All right, I'm done with this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys didn't know, that's a clip from TMZ from the podcast named Inmates with T. Inmates with T. Inmates in T.
Yep,
Whatever.
inmates with T.
Inmates with T. This is a prime example of trying to go for clout, and it's going wrong because they're getting their backs kicked in by even giving R. Kelly a platform to sing right now. You decided to give R. Kelly a platform. You made the clip. You clipped up the clip actually, and then you promptly deleted all your social media pages because the backlash from the clout that you were looking for was not what you were looking for. Right?
What were they expecting though?
My point bro. For the people who did not see the video, my audio listeners, they're two white women. The reason why I'm yelling white women is because talk about not reading the fucking room, bro. It's always white people, dog.
Because they don't have that ability. They
don't read the fucking room.
Well, they can't. It's just invisible to them.
It's fucking annoying, bro. Like another prime example of that, and this is not really me shitting on Lady Gaga. Even when all the R. Kelly stuff was going on, Lady Gaga still made music with R. Kelly. Uh-huh. And I think that was her first or second album. She had a song with R. Kelly. And people was looking at her sideways like, bro, why'd you do that? Uh-huh. So at a certain point in time, bro, as a content creator, bro, I've taken liberties. I've overstepped when it comes to not doing certain things for clout. Prime example, I had a certain person who DM'd me who wanted to be a guest on Serious Sarcasm. And I told her no. And the reason I told her no is because I'm not in the clout fishing for content to get popular as possible. I'm not that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be associated with those people. I'm good where I'm at.
Okay.
So when I see stuff like this and it blows up in those people's faces, I laugh. Because you keep searching for clout and look, it blows up in your face every effing time. Speaking of clout blowing up in your face, Phil, let's roll to Bro, What You Want.
What you want?
Reason why I did this segue like this, after talking about R. Kelly and prison and the clout for these content creators blow up on their face. Ladies and gentlemen, Desi Banks, a popular content creator on social media, has released a new video last week about being in jail or someone attempting to grape him in jail. Phil, can we roll the clip? Not the whole skit, man.
Yeah, please. We got a buttercup here for you, baby. Come on. Yeah. Coming, please. Get over there now. That's what you do. 99. What's up, man?
This is ridiculous, right?
I already know who you are and what you in there for, nigga.
Put me in the room with that crazy ass nigga. They be talking about Buddha and shit.
Mind
Play
you,
like that.
hold on. We can cut the clip. Desi Banks dropped this clip, and it was featuring a gentleman by the name of Fleece Johnson. Fleece Johnson has done multiple interviews where he talks about he has raped multiple men in jail.
Is he the booty guy?
Yes, he is.
Oh, that's horrible.
So now you understand why Desi Banks is getting the Bro What You Want segment for this episode. I am personally over the fact, like I'm done with this content creation where everything that about being sexually assaulted is funny. Like I'm over it. It's not funny no more. You guys lack so much creativity that you can't make jokes or come up with better concepts other than a man or a woman being sexually assaulted. Grape isn't funny. It's never going to be funny, to me personally. That's just me. I have a dark sense of humor. Grape is not one of the things I laugh about. Desi Banks, big dog. You've been swinging for the fences lately, and you got a lot of good skits. I ain't gonna lie to you. His Thanksgiving skits every year with the white girl is actually pretty fucking funny. But this one, bro, swing and a miss, dog. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Especially with a dude who admitted to sexually assaulting multiple men in jail. Like, what are we doing when we spoke about this last week with Casey Anthony. We speaking about it now with R. Kelly and this. Why are we making these people who are piece of shit human beings popular again and famous?
That's a great question.
Like, why you guys continue to do this? This is corny. This is wild corny. Anyways, y'all, that's the Bro What You Want segment for the day.
What you want?
All right, y'all. Well, my name is Shedeur Sanders. This has been another great episode of Serious Sarcasm Podcast. Phil, anything you want to say before we sign off?
Grape is not funny.
Grape is not funny. Grape is not funny. Actually, Phil, I got something I want to tell you.
Okay.
I got something I want to get off my chest.
Okay. You about to kick me back in?
No. I probably should say this for next time we do Fupas and Flapjacks, but I'm gonna say it now. To everybody on social media, I'm gonna let y'all know this right now, and this is gonna be its own clip. Whatever I say on this podcast is my opinion and not the gospel truth. If you feel some type of way about it, take your opinion and you know what to do with it. I say that before every episode starts, and it's the same thing that's on at the end of every episode as well. The reason why I say this, and I'm doubling down on this, is because I've gotten a lot of text messages lately, not text, but DMs. A lot of DMs lately about people who don't agree with what I say on this show, and that's fine. I understand. Whether it's the Kendrick and Drake situations, whether it's how I feel about the Jay-Z stuff, whether it's how I feel politically, whether it's how I feel about any other thing I speak about on this podcast. I understand where you're coming from. I get it. I understand. I try to be objective as possible with a lot of things. For example, the Kendrick and Drake stuff. I still think Drake is a great artist, and I'm still gonna listen to his fucking music. I could care less about the Drake and Kendrick beef anymore. I'm still gonna listen to Drake's music. The Jay-Z situation. I never stopped listening to Jay-Z's music. You know why? Because he's innocent until proven guilty, and he was proven innocent. This Tory Lanez stuff, I don't give a fuck about Tory Lanez before he shot Meg Thee Stallion. I don't give a fuck about him now. If you really feel that type of way about what I say, get your own opinion out there. Start your own podcast. The podcast Dr. Phil is here open. Go ahead and book with him. Besides that, kiss my ass. Suck my dick from the back. I don't care. Mind your business. But if you're going to feel some type of way about things I say on this show, don't listen to the show. I do not care. It's all right. Anyways, y'all, I'm signing off. Hope you guys have a great weekend and a great rest of you guys next week. We'll see you guys next week. We'll have a great show, and we have a special guest next week. I'm not going to tell you guys who it is, but we have a special guest next week. Thank you guys. Have a good night, y'all.